Comprehensive investigations are being conducted on terrorism, crimes against peace and humanity, as well as war crimes committed in the past by the illegal Armenian armed groups, which used to exist in the territories of the Republic of Azerbaijan, liberated from occupation. Suspected in torture of Azerbaijani prisoners and other persons protected by international humanitarian law detained in Children's Hospital No. 3 located in Khankendi city by restriction of their freedom, as well as in committing other serious criminal acts against peace and humanity, war crimes and other forms of participation in the activities of illegal Armenian armed groups, Beglaryan Rashid Aramaisi was arrested and charged with Articles 112, 113, 115.2, 279.1, and 318.1 of the Criminal Code of the Republic of Azerbaijan. Those persons who were subjected to the mentioned tortures were identified and recognized as victims of the current criminal case. During the interrogation, the accused Rashid Beglaryan provided information about his participation in the Khojaly tragedy in February 1992 and stated that on February 25, 1992, the Armenian armed forces and illegal Armenian armed units operating under them moved from the city of Khankendi to the city of Khojaly, where civilians were densely populated in accordance with the pre-arranged plan of the attack, where they made false promises to the surviving Azerbaijani civilians about their safe passage through the Askaran region in the direction of the Agdam region. And later on February 26, 1992, those armed units, including himself, in order to subject Azerbaijanis to mass slaughter, ambushed and opened fire from automatic weapons, and near Askaran fortress killed up to 200 civilians, mostly women, children and elderly people, who were moving along the coast of the river of Gargarchai towards Agdam district. After the personal belongings of the deceased were looted by the members of the criminal group, their bodies were buried around Askaran fortress. During the on-the-spot verification of the testimony, Rashid Beglaryan gave detailed information about the places where criminal acts were committed against the civilian population. In February 1992, they informed the people of Khojaly that they would be allowed a passage to go to Agdam. The Askaran division knew about this and were in advance waiting for the population to arrive.
Khojaly քաղաքի ժողովրդին։ Khojaly ժողովրդին խոսք են տվել
They promised to the residents of Khojaly that they would safely allow them to pass to Agdam. But later it turned out that they had deceived the people of Khojaly.
Իրականում այդպես չի եղել, խաբել են ժողովրդին։
They were waiting next to the fence over there for the people of Khojaly to come to gun down them at sight. The people of Khojaly came along the river bank and met Armenian soldiers near the fortress. I will now show you the site of the shooting. This is the corridor given to Khojaly community. They were supposed to go to Agdam through this corridor.
In which direction were they moving?
Downhill from there. First they started shooting from here. Then, when Khojaly residents started to climb up, they started shooting from that side as well. They were firing from both sides.
Approximately how many residents of Khojaly were there?
About 150 people. There were children, elderly and women. When they started firing, women and children started screaming. After that, they all dispersed, half to one side, half to the other. Those who went to Agdam managed to escape. Those who could not escape stayed here. After the shooting, they approached the bodies to check if they were dead. They shot again at the survivors. Then they began to loot the valuables from the corpses. This area was full of corpses of Khojaly residents. After the corpses stayed here for about a week, the Armenian residents of Azerbaijani began to complain that the corpses should be buried to prevent the spread of disease. At the moment, the investigations related to the mentioned criminal acts are being continued.